Hello again, my friends. I'm back again to share another story with you. I know you've seen me wear one of my Smokey Bear shirts before. Protect our forests. I like Smokey Bear. Got 3 t-shirts and a pair of socks. This one I found at Walmart, and the other 2 I found at Cracker Barrel. They have some nice shirts. Anyway, I turned off the little squirrel detector repellers so we won't hear any squeaking noises. The wind is really blowing today. I think it's going to rain. And I found another book to read, Mr. Tiger Goes Wild by Peter Brown. You can see he's written his name in all lowercase letters. I am going to take the jacket off. And this is what the book looks like. Mr. Tiger, of course, is a tiger. And this has tiger stripes on the book. I don't think I've shared this one with you before. I shared with you one called Freddie and Ginger Snap, and I got this book at about the same time. This says, "For tigers everywhere, Mr. Tiger Goes Wild." It's a top hat in the grass. Everyone was perfectly fine with the way things were. Everyone but Mr. Tiger. Mr. Tiger was bored with always being so proper. "Good day, Mr. Tiger," says Mr. Deer. "Good day, Mr. Deer," says Mr. Tiger. "Lovely weather we are having," says Mr. Deer. "I suppose," says Mr. Tiger. "Indeed," says Mr. Deer. Mrs. Horse says, "Now, children, please do not act like wild animals." And he is not happy. He wanted to loosen up. He wanted to have fun. He wanted to be wild. See all the houses? And there's Mr. Tiger in the middle of a row of houses. And then one day, Mr. Tiger had a very wild idea. You see, he's getting lower. He's going to do what a tiger does. He's going to walk on all 4 paws. He felt better already. Everybody's watching him go. You can see their expressions. They think he's crazy. Mr. Tiger became wilder each day. He's running along, chasing after the kids. Roar! His friends did not know what to think. Peculiar. Wow. Unacceptable. He's just running along. If you hear any strange noises, it's my neighbors. They like to make strange noises. Just like Mr. Tiger is going wild. And then Mr. Tiger went a little too far. He jumped in the fountain with his clothes on, and as you can see, he's losing his clothes, and he's coming out. Well, as you and I know, tigers don't wear clothes. But all these other animals, they do wear clothes. So Mr. Tiger has gone wild. His friends had lost their patience. "Mr. Tiger, if you must act wild, kindly do so in the wilderness." They're embarrassed. What a magnificent idea. And there he's running off. So Mr. Tiger ran away. See the row of houses? at the fountain in the middle, Mr. Tiger ran away. Ran away from the city, ran to the suburbs, and he's going to the jungle. That's where tigers live, in the jungle. Into the wilderness. There he is. Look at the waterfalls. And the fish jumping. And the birds flying. Think Mr. Tiger's happy? Where he went completely wild. Chasing the fish, running through the meadows with the butterflies. Roar! Oh, look, he's even climbing up a tree side to the birds. Roar! And there he is, in the middle of that green field. One tiger. But Mr. Tiger was lonely. He missed his friends. He missed the city. He missed his home. It's raining. You can see the city off there in the distance. There he is. He was lonely. You ever go somewhere, get tired of the same old, go somewhere, and then you find that you're missing your friends? So Mr. Tiger decided to return. And look what Mrs. Elephant is holding. His shirt. Mr. Rhino's holding his hat. They figured he might come back. Did you think he was going to go back? And he found that things... There he is, wearing his pants and his shirt, but no hat. He found that things were beginning to change. They're starting to, some of them were walking on their hind legs, like Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Bear. The monkeys jumping over the roof, and lots of them are having fun. Now Mr. Tiger felt free to be himself in the jungle, or in the city, or just somewhere in between, on the roof, in casual clothes. And so did everyone else. The horse, is that a billy goat? An elephant? Fox and Mr. Tiger. The end. I hope you enjoyed Mr. Tiger Goes Wild. I'm now going to put my book back in its little jacket. And there's a drawing here of this guy. He says, "Hello, I am Peter Brown, and it is my professional opinion that everyone should find the time to go a little wild." He authored and illustrated this book in the lowercase letters. I hope you enjoyed Mr. Tiger Goes Wild. The wind is wild today, and I know you hadn't heard from me for a long time, so I figured I had better catch up, and this is the second book this year. Well, I think it's like the third book, but since January, so it's the second book since January. But I apologize because I was ill. If you saw my last video, you know I was sick for about 3 weeks. No COVID. I just had a bad cold. I used to get those every year, and so here I am in my gazebo again. It's nice out here. Usually it's pretty quiet. Sometimes not. So sometimes it may be nice weather out here, but it's not nice enough, not peaceful enough to read you a story. There's too many other people around, so. I have a small backyard. My garden is doing well. Mr. Squirrel has eaten quite a few of my sunflowers that I'm disappointed about, but I guess such is life. And I learned one lesson: do not plant here until the end of April, like right now. Because I planted at the beginning of April. We had 2 frosts, and of course, Mr. Squirrel has been irritating. So I hope you enjoyed the story, and I will hope to see you soon in another video where we can share another story together. Thanks for coming. Bye.